What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video, we're going to be breaking down Tesla. We're going to be talking about what it did today, my overall outlook on Tesla, and basically what the market is doing lately. Now, before we get into this video, I'd like to remind you, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get right into this video. Now, Tesla, it fell almost 5% today, and after hours is down as well. So Tesla lately, I was watching this area right here at 665. It was a strong support before. We held it 1, 2, and then before this wick happened, we held it, right? So at the end of the day yesterday, we fell through it. So today we opened up, we tried to push up, so we were testing it from the underside, got rejected, and then just the overall market just took a hit. Now, we did find support right here at 603. 603.34, 603.35, sorry, was a strong support. We've bounced at it before. Now, this was during the S&P 500 inclusion, this whole run up and this run up as well. So now we're kind of back to square one over here. We had this amazing run up. Now we're falling back down, and Tesla's taking a pullback. Now the overall market is taking a beating as well. So S&P 500, Tesla's in this now. So what we got going with the S&P 500 is just a sell-off. We're just selling off, and we're in this zone right here. So ideally, we'll get a bounce here, hopefully. But right now, guys, the confidence in the market is not there, especially in tech stocks. Right now, everything's falling. We have the NASDAQ that's, falling to the floor as well. So things are not going too well. But Tesla is falling as well now. So it's really going to depend on the overall market. Now, I have a support here at 603.35. It was a strong support. Notice here this morning we fell all the way down and bounced right back up it twice, actually. So we bounced here and then we bounced here. So it's a strong support that I expect to hold if tomorrow is red. Now, we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Right now, futures are already red. So that kind of sucks to see because the market isn't even open. Well, the ETFs and the individual stocks aren't, futures are, and it's already red. SPY's already red, so that's why you see Tesla down in after hours. Let's take a look at the VIX. We're going to take a look at the volatility index and see what we have going on. So it's getting up there, guys, especially today. The VIX was really high. So typically, the more volatility you have, the worse it is for the overall market because as volatility rises, panic starts to happen and then stocks fall down. That's generally the correlation. So as the VIX is rising, the overall market is falling down. And that's why you notice we have these little spurts right here. And normally it does stay pretty leveled. It does stay pretty leveled, but we get these spurts like we're doing right now where the market's just been tanking. So ideally what you want to see is that VIX to go down. You want the VIX to go down so things can start curling back up. Now, volume, it's been about average. We had a huge amount of sell volume today for Tesla, so that's something I'd be on the lookout for as well. So what's our game plan with Tesla, guys? If you're in Tesla, if you're watching this video, you're probably in Tesla for the long term. So if you have the opportunity, you're probably just adding on to these dips. So if you're looking for a dip, I'd say the 603.35. It's going to be a psychological level. It's near 600. So look for that to hold at least momentarily. Now, if we're screaming down as the market's blood red tomorrow, then obviously it's not going to hold, guys. We're probably going to come down lower, and it's probably going to hurt a little. But if the market's green tomorrow, we rebound, I want to see it start to base out. So I want to see the overall market start to base out. Right now, what we're working with is a clear downtrend. We've had, little ups, and then just sell off. So right now, we're in a clear downtrend. There's no buyers present whatsoever. At the end of the day, we found a little bit of buyers, but nothing really convincing. Nothing convincing at all where I'm like, hey, Tesla's heading back up. So really, bigger picture, guys, what I'm looking for Tesla to get above, to get back at least, that trend reversal is getting above 725. So 725 is where I look for, hey, we're back on the bullish train, at least to start with, and then we can start recovering. But right now, as I mentioned in other YouTube videos that I've made, that right now it's apparent that there's nothing but sellers here. Buyers try to show up. Every time buyers try to show up, they just get slammed down by the bears. So that's what's happening right now. Now, if we take a look at the RSI, we can see where we are relative to if we're overbought or oversold. So take a look at the RSI for this video. Yep, so we're in the very oversold territory. We haven't actually been this oversold since the Corona crash of last year. That is crazy to see. So Tesla's normally not like this at all. In the overall market, if you look at the S&P 500, let's look at that. It's getting in that oversold territory. Every time the market has hit the oversold territory, it rebounds huge. So the NASDAQ is getting that way as well. The NASDAQ, each time it hit it, it hit back up to all-time highs. The NASDAQ's there as well. So we have a lot of stocks, guys. We're in this scenario where, we've been just aggressively selling off, and there needs to be buyers to show up. So my whole plan with Tesla, guys, the numbers for you to remember is getting above and staying above 603.35, which we are now. Great. That level needs to hold. And then hopefully we can finish Friday strong back above in this 667 area. Now, I know that may seem like a lot, but for Tesla, it can cover that easily. I mean, it fell $31 today at close. So it can cover that easily. Don't worry about that. Tesla can have a $50 day if it wanted to. But overall, what I'm looking at is at least a close in here Friday. Not saying we're going to get it. Based off how the market's looking right now, it's not looking too good. But ideally, that's where you want to close at. But if we don't get a close there, as long as it stays above 603.35, if we can hold that area tomorrow, that'll be fine as well. Now, I'm going to end the video here, guys. If you did enjoy, hit the like button, subscribe button. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you guys later.